It started with making a lot of wrong choices, and then the voices speaking in my head, wishing me dead and depraved, and they raved on and on till my self-control was gone and became all twisted and wrong. In my distress I could not curb my flesh, and even cutting deep wounds into my skin and my own blood bleeding couldn't stop or hinder my sin. And was it me or another will moving? All I knew was rage or silence, an ever-increasing violence that killed and maimed. And I was blamed and punished and bound at length, but I had uncanny strength and easily broke my chains of restraint and curbing, and my life became foul and disturbing. A scandal as I left my clothes, and horribly naked and marred, went to live with those who were decaying in the graves of their own discarded hopes. And even the act of speech eventually went just shrieks of evil intent and fickle joy at others' pain and loss. My soul and self long gone in filth, and the dross of another are in the air, just despair. And long years of exploitation by my inner tormentors and the men of blame, terrified yet full of fascination, the region knew my fearful fame, defiled by graves and the nearby swine, this life of mine. Until the time had come and God incarnate in a man, the Holy One reached out across eternity to show a true reality behind all things false. And I, beyond the demons trying to say their world would last, a man that would heal and in himself show all that is real, and not the stuff of graves and death and horror, but at his breath the evil ceases and his government increases. What is your name? I heard him say, and the voice is fearful, their time come round at last. Beg not to be cast into the abyss. And the lesion I had in my soul so very long were fearful and suddenly empty as mist. And off into the unclean flesh of swine they went, their evil suddenly spent, and long years of harm and bitter misery were swallowed in the infinite sea of his power and love and authority. that sea that made the pearl of great price. Listen to my story. The God who gave his sacrifice reigns in eternal glory. And such as me in modern times, when you grieve and rage over horrible crimes and suffering rage and demonic death, and curse the monstrous man in chains, remember he will end that harm so solid seeming now to you. And let not your love grow cold, or bitter voices take your soul, but in forgiveness please be bold. For at